The pitch is looking lively today. Expect some high-flying action. Everything's set. Time for some first power play starts. A crucial phase for scoring. He's not got that from the middle. It's hit high on the bat. Fails to run it past the fielder. Dot balls coming in bundles now. Good over. The batsman is kept quiet. Bowled him. The batsman has chopped it onto his stumps. Gone. Goes for a duck with his bat. Batsman has a new bat now. That's hit high on the bat. A single to get off the mark. He's deftly cut it, guiding the ball through the offside. End of a tidy over. Batsman found it hard to score. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. It's gone up. It's not a convincing shot from the batsman, but he will take it. This has gone up. Batsman gets a single. Batsman just doesn't get the connection. Gone, clean bowled. The bowler has sent the stumps flying. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 1. Batsman gets a new bat. Bat's in the air. Off the mark with a double. The batsman has crisply cut it through the offside. That goes all the way for 4. Bowler has been expensive in this over. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Cuts that away. That's a single. Lofted it, the ball is sky high. Edge and it's flown away, 4 runs. Batsman couldn't lay bat on ball. 5 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. He's hit that one into the stratosphere. Just clears the boundary. Batsman has mistimed the shot. Stopped by the fielder. Timed perfectly. Run rate at this moment is 8. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. Left arm fast bowler from over the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. Couldn't time it properly. Batsman gets a triple. No timing on that shot whatsoever. He's edged that one, but it's gone for 4. Fortune favours the brave. There's a field change. Fielders being moved around. The ball is high up in the air. It's anyone's call. That will be another boundary. Batsman continues to dominate. Been a costly over so far. Batsman pushes hard and gets an edge. Ball finds the fielder. The batsman has pushed, but there's a nick. That's an edge, but it's sped away to the fence. 4 runs to the batsman. The fielding has been updated. Up in the air. That's 30 runs with this bat. It has been a good knock. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. It's a magnificent strike. Batsman collects a single. Lucky! Could have easily gone back onto the stumps. A streaky 4, that's raced to the boundary. Bowler struggling to keep it tight, turning out to be an expensive over. The ball misses the timber, much to the bowler's dismay. Average score batting first in this stadium is 117. Plays the cut shot. That's a 4. Fielding changes are done. That's gone into the clouds. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Another great over for the batsman. Worrying signs for the fielding team. Batsman thrashed the ball hard. Almost a catch for the fielder. Batsman is just toying with the field now. He swung hard at that, but it's a top edge. Consecutive 4s for the batsman. Changes to the fielding now, trying to contain the run flow. It's muscled. 3 boundaries so far. 12 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Unleashes a hefty swing but gets a bottom edge. Batsman pockets a single. Mistimes the shot. Teams batting first at this venue typically score about 117. It's up in the air. Two runs added to the total. An expensive over. Batsman continues on his merry way. Power play 2 signalled by the umpire. A bit more protection for the bowlers now. Straight 2, short third man. This bat's contribution is 47. New bat comes into play. A big heave, the ball is soaring in the air. Dropped, but it was a tough chance. A couple to get off the mark. In the air. It's gone for 4. Bowler managed to keep the batsman silent so far. It's hit with tremendous power. That's huge. That's out of the park. Batsman has forced a change in the field. He has swung hard but ends up getting an inside edge. Can't get it past the fielder. Timing is not good. Batsman will get 2 for that. Some good entertainment in that over. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. Could have played it better there. The result is 2. That's gone in the air. That's 30-run milestone for the batsman. Time to raise the bat. Terrific strike from the batsman. 6 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. That's not timed well. Average first innings score in this stadium is 117. Solid. That was such a lovely sound of the bat. Oh, that's a huge 6. Changes are done to the fielding. Dragged onto the wicket. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 21. Some thrilling contest between bat and ball in that over. Right arm off spinner from over the wicket. Batsman now plays with a new bat. It's gone up. 1 run added to the score. An average first innings score at this stadium, that's about 117. The batsman has skillfully guided the ball to the offside. That's a boundary and batsman is off the mark. Batsman whips it powerfully. Doesn't matter where the fielders are if the ball is sailing into the stands. That's a play and miss. That has been hammered. That's gone all the way for 6. Yet another expensive over fielding team struggling to contain the run flow. Right arm medium fast from over the wicket. Simple catch to the keeper. Batsman's score with this bat is 33. Batsman has a new bat now. Another wicket for the bowler, on a hat-trick now. Out after playing just a single ball. Batsman gets a new bat. That's a tremendous strike. The ball flew off the bat. Off the mark with a 4. Good over so far, trying to dry up the runs. That's a wild swing and a top edge. Batsman earns a couple. Batsman absolutely trashed the ball. Batsman living dangerously. That's almost carried to the bowler. A slight misfield by the fielder. He's worked it beautifully to the leg side. Gets it away for 4. That's an economical over. Good bowling. Right arm off spinner from around the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. This has gone up. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. That's in the air. 2 runs added to the scoreboard. lofted it, the ball is sky high. Batsman will collect 3. 9 runs coming off it already. This is going to be a big one. Interesting field change here. They're trying to plug those gaps. He's gone for it, but the timing isn't quite there. Off the edge, yet it's flown for the boundary. Batsman slashes hard and gets an edge. Gets double for that. Batsman swings hard and gets an edge. An expensive over comes to an end, momentum shifting towards the batsman. Right arm fast bowler from over the wicket. Bowler gets a bit more protection with this defensive field. Gone! The batsman has dragged the ball back onto his stumps. Batsman's streak with the bat comes to an end after a score of 25. That's a lightning knock. That will be 4 and batsman is off the mark. That's a mistimed shot, not the connection he was looking for. 5 runs in the over so far. The ball is high up in the air. It's anyone's call. There is a single to offer. That's some steep bounce, great effort ball. That's an interesting over. Right arm off spinner from around the wicket. It's a balanced field for this over. Looking for wickets, but there's some protection too. Up in the air. Two runs added to the score. Batsman fails to connect. Three runs added to the score. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Ball runs away for 4. There's a field change. Fielders being moved around. Goes for a big hit, but it's just an edge. That's a marvellous effort ball, gained considerable extra bounce. That's a poor shot. He's not got his timing right on that one. Finds the fielder on this occasion. Really hit that hard. For a moment, that looked like a catch. Batsman finds the boundary. Expensive over. Batsman looking to get ahead in the game. Left arm orthodox from around the wicket. That's hit the splice of the bat. Could not generate any power. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Right into the keeper's gloves. This bat's contribution is 14. Batsman now plays with a new bat. Swings ferociously but gets an inside edge. Gets off the mark with a couple. Batsman whips it powerfully. That will be 4. Fielding has been updated. It's hit with tremendous power. The result is a single. And he's deftly guided that one into the leg side. 30 runs and counting. Batsman should look to keep up the good work. That over has brought some umpire signal start of power play 3. That's well struck. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. Hits the toe end of the bat. There was a misfield. 1 run available there. That's cut beautifully. That's 2 important runs added to the total. Comes off the bottom of the bat. Fielder does well, and no runs added to the total. And he's absolutely smashed that one. Batsman will get a boundary. Straight long off. Has been moved to wide long off. It's up in the air. That's 4 more for the batsman. That's a costly over. Bowler just couldn't find the right line and length. Left arm orthodox from around the wicket. Batsman swings hard and draws an edge. Straight to the fielder. He's just nudged it into the leg side. Batsman earns a triple. No timing there. Excellent effort ball from the bowler. Batsman has mistimed the shot. Batsman will collect 2. Big heave, the ball is soaring in the air. That's not too far from the bowler. That brings up the half century. Well done. An expensive over comes to an end. Momentum shifting towards the batsman. Left arm, fast bowler from around the wicket. The batsman has neatly cut it, steering the ball to the offside. 1 run added to the scoreboard. He swung at the ball, but it's taken the inside edge. He's edged it, a streaky shot for 4. Timed perfectly. Batsman gets a couple. Goes for the cut. Batsman gets a single. Couldn't time it properly. A lucky edge, that's a 4. Expensive over, batsman looking to get ahead in the game. Left arm orthodox from around the wicket. No timing on that shot whatsoever. Batsman is just toying with the field now. Mistimes the shot. One more boundary for the batsman. Fielding changes are done. What a stroke. Great awareness from the batsman. Took advantage of the field change. In the air. Fielder makes no mistake. Batsman loses the bat after a score of 71. He's lofted that one high into the air. Gets off the mark with a boundary. Changes to the fielding now, trying to contain the run flow. That's a winning score on this pitch. Throughout the innings, batsman had no control over the shot's time to improve the batting skills. And he's got it. The keeper makes it look so easy. Batsman's score with this bat is 4. That's an excellent over. Good cricket from the fielding team.